Hey guys, Brandon Rahi coming at you from Go Headquarters, your local resource for all things health and fitness. Today, we're going to be putting your wall to use to do 2 stretches for the lower body. So we're going to get into what we call the third world squat to help out the bottom squat position. That's going to get into your hips. And then we're also going to do a figure 4 stretch, which is great for the hips and glutes and piriformis. So let's check those out, put you to work. All right, so getting up against your wall, we need a wall that's going to support your weight. Don't scuff it up if you're at home and you don't want to scuff up the walls. Kick your shoes off, go in your socks or bare feet or something like that. Getting against the wall, the most efficient way to do this is I'm going to sit sideways to the wall and I want to scoot my hip all the way against the wall. So right now my right hip's contacting that thing. I'm going to do 2 things. I'm going to lay back and rotate all at the same time. And so I ended up with my butt against the wall and it's also against the floor. Okay, so we want both those things happening. In this position, you might already feel a stretch on the legs. Maybe the low back is decompressing depending on how tight you are. So just lay down, get comfortable, decompress for a minute. Then what we want to do is pull your feet down into what you feel is the bottom of your squat. So I'm going to start to initiate like a squat position, and I'm going to grab my shins and pull my feet down so that my heel is just outside the width of my hip. All right? So I'm nice and low, my feet are flat against the wall. Now what I want to do is add more stretch component to this. So I'm going to bring my arms inside my legs, and then the last thing I'm going to do is spread my arms apart, which you can see that's doing to my knees. It's spreading my knees apart. So now I'm getting into a good hip and groin area stretch. So this is nice, and for all those people that have trouble getting low into their squats, I would hang out here for extended periods of time. Okay? If you don't feel like you can get this low, just get as low as you possibly can. If you're really, really mobile and you don't feel much stretch here, what I would recommend is going a little bit wider with your feet, but then doing the same finishing position. And hang out here for an extended period of time, and then to collapse the position, just come out of position nice and easy. You can use your arms to assist that. All right, figure 4 stretch. A lot of you maybe have heard about piriformis syndrome, really tight glutes, that kind of stuff. This is going to be a really good solution to treat some of that. So what we want to do is the same ingress. We're going to go hip to the wall. We don't need to be as close for this one. And then we're going to lay back as we rotate. So depending on your mobility is going to determine your starting position. If you feel you are really, really flexible through the hips and glutes, I want you to start with your butt really close to the wall. If you don't feel you're super flexible, I need you to scoot away from the wall just a little bit. So now we've got, 8 to 10 inches between your butt and the wall. We're going to start with your shins vertical, feet flat against the wall. Then what we need to do is bridge up, and I'm going to cross my left ankle over my right thigh. So I'm kind of creating a figure 4 here. Now, to bring on the stretch, what we need to do is lower our hips down. So I'm letting gravity do the work, pulling my body weight down. And as I lower my hips, I'm feeling the stretch on the left hip joint, on the glute, on the piriformis. So we're going to hang out here for a while. Now, if my butt was closer to the wall, I would be able to sink down lower. So that's for the really, really mobile folks. Again, if this is super tight, we don't want you to end up holding the position upside down. If that's the case, you need to scoot further away from the wall. Now, variety here, you can push this knee joint away from you, not pushing right on the joint, but pushing on the meat of your thigh. And then you can also pull that knee to your chest to exaggerate some of the feelings that you may feel. To get out of the position, I want you to bridge up. You can release, switch legs while you're bridged up, and then sink back down on that other side. Again, getting the same sensations. Give that a shot. You're going to like this one.